a Jalen Nelson reaction.
Let's do this.
Got another reaction video here. Pranksters who took people's lives by accident. This is not gonna be good, obviously. From the thumbnail, I recognized one of the pranks, and I thought, in the comment section, with this prank that I'm talking about here, that's in the thumbnail, I thought some of the people was kidding. When they said, was it staged or was it real? And the people were saying that it was real. I thought people was kidding, but I guess in this video is going to tell me that people were actually not kidding with this particular prank. Got my headphones here. Oh boy, let's get into this one.
Pranks that ended in death. Don't stop. In August 2011, Ohio high school friends Derek Greenlee and Seth Stonerock thought so highly of their prank, which saw the two wrap a stop sign in plastic wrap to render it barely visible, that they opted to brag about it on Facebook. This would prove to be a rather clear criminal evidence after two elderly sisters failed to see the hidden sign and drove straight through, getting blindsided by an SUV which had the right of way. Older sister Mary was killed instantly while the younger Janine died later in a hospital. Both teens were charged with tampering with a traffic control device and involuntary manslaughter.
Why would you do that?
A royal pranking. International news outlets were abuzz in December 2012 when the pregnant Duchess of Cambridge, Kate Middleton, was hospitalized with extreme morning sickness. So much so, in fact, that an Australian radio station decided to call the hospital while posing as the Queen to get a health update. Jacintha Saldana, a nurse at the King Edward Hospital, happened to fall for the hoax and transferred the call through to the on-call nurse. When the prank made headlines worldwide, Saldana crumbled under the weight of the unwanted attention and took her own life days later. Suicidal scare. Halloween was a special time of year for 16-year-old Kentucky native Jordan Moreland, who took pleasure in using the spooky holiday as an opportunity for pranking, particularly when it came to his younger sister. In preparing for the holiday in 2013, Jordan decided to frighten his sister by purportedly hanging from a noose in the family yard. It's hard to know what he was thinking, if he was thinking at all, but his little sister found him hanging unconscious and even with the help of their mother was unable to save him. People believe Jordan became disoriented while putting the noose around his neck and passed out once it tightened. Reversal of fortunes.
The fuck is
A trio of friends embarking on a worldwide trek were pulled over for a pit stop near Queensland, Australia, when one friend pulled their car forward in a joking attempt to leave a straggling friend behind. Content with his efforts, the driver began to reverse back when he accidentally hit his friend, causing serious head injuries. With no mobile phone service, the man rushed to Charters Towers Hospital, where Sam Minigue was pronounced dead on arrival. The driver was charged with dangerous operation of a motor vehicle causing death and 1 count of drunk driving. Sparks fly. Eric Morelli was trying to draw the attention of his friend on a Sunday morning in June 2014 when he arrived at his family's Southington, Connecticut apartment and threw a lit sparkler from an upstairs window. But instead of finding his friend, who was
actually heard about this. This is not too far from
Morelli's
me.
sparkler found the room of his friend's sister, Kristen Milano. As the sparkler started to fire, those in the apartment reacted to the smell of smoke and immediately fled. Believing that Kristen was out elsewhere, they were grateful that everyone was safe outside the burned-down home until emergency responders notified them that her body had been found. Killer revenge. A simple Friday night of Taco Bell and a movie among 6 friends turned deadly when the group opted for a side trip over to a friend's house in order to get back at him for an earlier prank. As the friends dumped leaves and other garbage on a car parked in the driveway of their friend's Little Rock, Arkansas home, the homeowner and father, Willie Noble, emerged with a gun and began firing at the fleeing group of teens. One of the bullets hit 15-year-old Adrienne Broadway in the head, killing her. No one else from the group was hurt in the attack, which resulted in a first-degree murder charge for Noble. Bully brutality.
You got charged with
A
murder
horrific
for
case
that?
of bullying in Russia led to the tragic death of 17-year-old Sergei Kasper, a student at the Polytechnic College No. 8. On a school day in December 2014, fellow students attacked Kasper, wrapping him in plastic to render him immobile while dunking him in a toilet and dragging him back into a nearby classroom. During this time, Kasper lost his balance and fell forward, crushing his esophagus against the teacher's desk. As he fell to the floor amid student laughter, some began realizing the severity of the situation and called an ambulance. Incredibly, a teacher for the class witnessed the entire scene unfold and did nothing to stop it. a rapid
That's not
descent.
a prank, though. That's not a prank.
Peter Anthem swore revenge when Danny Vasquez, a work colleague at a U.S. meat rendering plant in suburban Philadelphia, yanked his chair out from under him as a silly prank earlier that year. For Anthem, a suitable response to a sore bum and some hurt pride was to fatally stab Vasquez the next day. Despite the help of horrified onlookers, Vasquez was later pronounced dead at the local hospital.
This is not a prank either. This is
Anthem,
just fucking
meanwhile,
crazy.
was found by police hiding in a nearby shed with self-inflicted knife wounds of his own. He underwent surgery for his injuries and was charged with murder while hospitalized. Gun fun. Nicholas Bell was trying to put a scare into his sleeping friend Jeffrey Charbonneau over Thanksgiving weekend in 2010 when he shot what he believed to be an air rifle at Charbonneau. It turned out that Bell had shot a real loaded .22 caliber hunting rifle at his friend, hitting him in the chest and killing him. Remarkably, Bell had also shot Charbonneau 1 year earlier with a BB gun, and a video of the incident showing Charbonneau bleeding as Bell is heard laughing in the background. Bell served a year in prison for simple assault with a weapon and reckless endangerment, while also getting a deferred 7-year sentence for manslaughter. We hope you found this video interesting.
Okay, so
Here are some links to some other videos that you might enjoy. Don't forget to click subscribe.
I want to go back to a particular one. He got charged with manslaughter with that. And the kid's dad went into his house as a prank. And he shot one of them, got charged with murder. I want to go back to one. Take the headphones off. 16-year-old Kentucky native. Was it this one?
Jordan Moreland, who took pleasure in using the spooky holiday as an opportunity for pranking, particularly when it came to his younger sister.
No, it wasn't this one.
Took her own life days later.
This one here.
Happened to fall for the hoax at the hospital while posing as the Queen to get a health update. Jacinta Saldana, a nurse at the King Edward Hospital, happened to fall for.
I mean, how do you fall for thinking the Queen herself called the hospital? I don't know how you fall for that the Queen would actually call herself and not someone else would call. So she fell for that.
The hoax and transferred the call through to the on-call nurse.
So she transferred the call to the nurse. So I guess she's just a secretary or someone that works at the front desk. When the prank made headlines.
When the prank made headlines worldwide, Saldana crumbled under the weight of
The unwanted pressure.
life days later. Suicidal.
That's the strangest. I mean, some people just can't take the pressure of I mean, not even pressure, just the attention. But that's one that really stuck. I just had to go back and listen to that one again. That she crumbled that much over that prank and over the attention she got, that she just committed suicide. If that was to happen to me, all I could do is just laugh at myself for being such a fool and actually thinking the Queen herself called. But some people can't deal with that kind of attention, I guess, and unfortunately she couldn't and took her own life. Some of this stuff was not pranks. These were just criminal acts, especially the one with the boy in Russia and the teasing and whatnot. That's not a prank at all. This is not like any of my other reactions. This was a little bit more serious, obviously. Guys, get in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts about this video. Check the playlist, reaction videos, movie reviews, sports content. And until the next video, I'm out.